at Charlie Freak's place with his wife Colleen and their 25 dogs and about how many cats? 11 cats. 13. Okay. 13. Yep. 13 cats and 25 dogs and a couple of horses. Anyway, the story is that all of these animals are vegan. And I had a vegan dog myself, and it was the healthiest dog you ever did see. And of course, the dogs who do have a vegan diet live longer, much longer than the others. In fact, you know a story of a Jack Russell that lived longer as a vegan than all other Jack Russells. Is that right, Colleen?
25 years old, I think.
Okay, camera's on you now. So, 25 years old?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you
25 years old, and Josh was confirming that with me today, actually, too.
vegan dogs, folks, healthy, happy. These are happy dogs.
Lots of energy.
Look at them; they're beautiful. They're absolute fine specimens. And this is a sanctuary. This is you've recovered these dogs, right?
Yes, they've all been
Rescued.
one way or another.
Okay. So no need to have murdered, butchered animal bits and blood to give to your dogs. That they really don't need it. It's unnecessary to support the murder industry. As long as there are abattoirs, there will be battlefields. And that's even for pets. You know, people who justify, oh, yes, but my dog's a breed that needs meat, that needs murdered, butchered blood and guts, and we need to support the killing industry. No, we don't. Here's the evidence. 25 different breeds of dogs, and they are vegan, and they're cats.
The cats they do what they need to do.
Of course, because they're out, you can't stop them, right? Exactly. I know that, but nonetheless, you wouldn't feed them meat, right? Exactly. So, but the dogs, absolutely, they are 100% vegan and very, very happy. And there's the proof. Look how loved these pets are. They don't need blood. Absolutely, they don't. This is it's absolutely false. And so, and if you want to support this sanctuary, folks, what do people need to do to give support?
They can either give a donation to our PayPal. It's the Shire Animal, the Shire 777.
Okay, let's say that again nice and clear because there was a few dogs. Shire?
The Shire 777 on PayPal. And we also have a Patreon. It's the Shire
Okay.
Sanctuary.
So if you can help folks as well, this is a wonderful, these dogs have been saved, you know, from who knows what. They could have starved to death or whatever.
Oh, they absolutely would have.
Yeah,
Been tortured.
And being tortured as well. Some of them are they're quite frisky and aggressive, you know, especially when I come here, they bark a lot. But that's probably because, you know, they've learnt not to be able to trust some humans. You know, some humans are deplorable in their behaviour. And why is it that we can choose, you know, what murdered animal bits can go in our dog food to give to our dogs who really don't absolutely need it and live longer and healthier on vegan food? I was going to show how they prepare their food, by the way. Do you want to talk about that, how you prepare your food? You have a different way, right, your system?
I do one part of the food and Collywog does the other. So what I do is Collywog and we juice. So when I finish juicing, I make about 8 liters of juice, of which Santos has been enjoying. It's so good. And the leftover pulp produces about 6 to 7 liters of pulp. And all of that fruit and vegetable pulp goes directly into their food. And then I add to it rice, white rice, lentils, beets, wheat, soya, and this is all just all locally grown.
And then I put.
And then Collywog does her part. And Collywog, after I come home with these gigantic 50-kilo bags filled with fruits and vegetables. And Colleen takes all the fruits and vegetables and she puts them in the Vitamix and she turns them into a beautiful puree of the vegetables. And so there's broccoli, cauliflower.
So they have a soup then, do they?
It's a thicker constitution. That's right, a thicker constitution.
Oh, wow. And it's got juice, fruit juice, you mean?
That's right, yeah.
Wow, so they're getting fruit juice, lentils, rice. What was the other third?
Soya,
wheat.
Of course,
Yeah.
all of our pulp that comes from all of our juicing. That's the main component to it.
So they eat all your juice pulping. Wow, man, look how healthy they
There's
are.
no waste at all when we cook or when we prepare something. There's no waste.
Oh, this is
Of course,
divine.
The pineapple rinds and the watermelon rinds.
Oh my God, this is already permaculture just with animals.
Yes.
Living with animals. It's beautiful.
Throw anything out. There's no waste.
Someone asked, how do you get cats to go vegan? Because
They aren't necessarily vegan because they go out and they hunt.
that's right. So, but home cats, what would you do there if they would?
They love vegan food.
Yeah, there you go.
The mixture that we make for the dogs, not all the cats will eat it, but like they go out every night and they do their thing and they come back. So we don't know what they do. We don't want to know. But they definitely here they will eat the dog food as well.
Yep. Yep. There you go. So this is beautiful. This is something that I proved myself by giving a vegan diet to our dog, Mocha, my little dog. You see her on Facebook. That's my little spoodle cavoodle, and she's very beautiful, healthy, happy dog. It's got the best vegan food. No need to kill animals and exploit them anymore. There's proof. Living proof.
We've done it both ways, and we much prefer it this way. Is just there's so much less inflammation in their bodies. They have more energy. There's less disease. It's been wonderful. It's been absolutely wonderful. They were mostly on and off of being sick when we had them on the death kibble before. Right? Yeah, it was the best thing we ever did.
Yeah, for sure. You can see that. You can tell a healthy dog. They're secure, aren't they? They feel secure, and they know. They listen to your voice. They were barking like mad before, and yet you calm them down. They're very obedient. Some are cheeky. You can see. Some are really serious. They've all got different personalities. You know, they've definitely all got their different personalities. I can see it already. This little black one's a cutie.
Oh, Lucian. She's my pituitary gland.
She's got a lot of.
Wow. So 25 dogs, and they're all vegan, and they're all happy. They are all happy. Tails wagging. The proof's in the pudding. And they will live longer and healthier. They won't have all those diseases. Ooh, all those yucky, you know.
The average lifespan here in Mexico for dogs is 6 to 8 years.
Ah, I can imagine.
When we brought our dogs from Canada, they lived 15, 16, up to 20. So,
So, do you have to deworm them as much now? I bet you don't.
no, and that's the interesting thing. He does all the scooping, so he knows
Right.
what's coming in and what's going out. So it's so much better.
Yeah.
They don't need to have all those worms inside of them eating all of the dead flesh. And we've done research on that, and now we have proof. It's amazing.
There you go. Less deworming, less of all that vaccination stuff and all of these creepy things when you give your animals murdered, canned, or packeted body bits. You know, you're a people trafficker, really. I think you're an animal trafficker if you partake in it, I think, to that extent. Really, I do. There's no excuse for enlightened, awakened human beings to not convert now, you know, and to think, oh, I remember I had an argument on Facebook with a woman who I was, you know, taking or not being very nice to flesh eaters who perpetuate the culture of murder and exploitation of animals, and she was outraged, and she said, oh, well, I have saved 75 dogs in my shelter. I love animals. And I replied, yes, and you love some animals, but some you condemn to death and you eat their butchered bits and exploit them. It's like the mafia guy who in public he says, hey, I do a lot of charities, you know, I'm a charity man, look at the kids, they're all smiling. But in the background he's murdering people. And that's his business, to murder them and exploit them and kill them and oppress them and steal from them like a pimp. And that's what we're doing when we're pimping on animals by buying murdered bits in our cans and giving them to our animals who don't even need them. We're just pimps, pimping out animals that we don't see suffer. Very convenient. It's very convenient, but it's unthinkable. We're awakened now, human beings. So thank you guys for sharing. Now, once again, how can people support you by giving $1 a month or whatever?
Probably the best place is to go to our YouTube channel, Freak Sense TV, and all of our videos have show notes, and in the show notes there are links for all the ways in which they can help us, Patreon or PayPal, and also on our Facebook page, and that is Charlie Freak, Freek on Facebook, because they wouldn't allow EAK, so Charlie Freak 16 on Facebook, Freak Freek, and you can send a friend request, and you can see lots of updates. Colleen does lots of updates with the animals on our Facebook page. So, and we sure like it because in total we have 45 with the possums and the birds, 45 rescued animals. So and with the dogs, we're making the food twice a day for them. So yep. And every little bit, it sure helps. So we appreciate it very much.
Well, thank you, vegan dogs, for participating in this little clip and telling all the other dog owners that you don't have to be pimping out exploited animals anymore. You can free the world of this blood guilt and murder and plunder and exploitation of animals. So thank you, Charlie. Thank you very much, Colleen. And we'll be seeing you on the next one. Thank you.
Thanks everyone.
Live. So what do I do now? Share.